It was 5 a.m. on a cold Labor Day morning at 6,000 feet in Yosemite National Park, and it was my 60th birthday. I reluctantly crawled out of my brand new Big Agnes sleeping bag with its built-in self-inflating mattress and realized that I had to pee bad. I couldn't see a thing, and my flashlight was of little help. Worse, we were in bear country, and I'm sure I heard them outside our tent all night. Larry was soundly snoring next to me. I think I'll hold it. We were supposed to get up early, fix and eat a hearty breakfast, then at dawn head up the trail to our destination, the 8,850-foot summit of Half Dome. We knew it would take at least 3 to 4 hours up and more than 8 hours back to the car, so we carefully planned our schedule, but none of my birthday backpack companions were up yet. Great start. When I was 22, Larry and I had set out to climb Half Dome. Unfortunately, on my way up the cables, I felt that dizzying feeling of being really high up and unsafe. My fear got the best of me, and I chickened out. I regretted for the next 38 years that I had never met the challenge. With my 60th birthday falling on Labor Day, I was actually born on Labor Day, I decided I had to overcome my fear and celebrate on the top of Half Dome. This wouldn't be easy, but I prepared myself by taking a number of long hikes and backpacking trips for the next 18 months. I got a trainer and worked out and did as much cardio as I could stand. It was now 8 a.m., and we were all fed, dressed, and pottied. We started up the trail, slowly climbing the steep but lush trail from about 6,000 feet up to about 8,000 feet elevation, when we finally saw Half Dome come into full view. It was breathtaking. A few brave souls ahead of us had hiked up the trail in the dark the night before. We looked up and saw little dots moving around on the top and realized those were people. Upon close inspection, though, we realized that in order to climb Half Dome, we'd first have to climb the so-called shoulder. Wait, nobody mentioned this, and I certainly did not remember this. Uneven, graveled granite steps zigzagged their way up the side of the steep granite rock. A slip might topple one right over the edge before even getting close to the cables. Did I mention the lack of oxygen? Then the steps stopped. All that remained was walking up a steep, seemingly slick granite rock without holding on to anything. Oh, great! All this, and I wasn't even at the cables yet. I could hardly wait. My friends showed me how to do it, and it was relatively uneventful. Upon arriving on the summit of the shoulder, we could see the infamous cables looming clearly ahead of us. The view was absolutely terrifying. They appeared to stretch straight up the side of the granite, and you couldn't even see the top. Did I mention my fear of heights? There was no backing out now, no chickening out this time. I had too many people rooting for me, not to mention that I had dedicated my climb as a fundraiser for the Children's Hunger Fund. Think of all those starving children. So we pulled on our new rubber gloves, lined up, one at a time, sandwiching the less experienced, panic-stricken climbers between the more experienced, stronger ones. At least I knew that someone was there to catch me if I slipped and fell. I never realized how much extra weight I was carrying until I tried to pull myself up the cables, one arm at a time. Every step took all my energy and all my focus. Just getting to the next little 2x4 bolted into the rock was all I could manage. Then I stopped a minute to rest and catch my breath. Did I mention the lack of oxygen? Oh, yeah. Behind me, my new friend Sabrina was a lifesaver. Not ever having met her until the day before, she was now my lifeline between sanity and panic, constantly encouraging me and coaching me in the skills, and occasionally giving me the physical boost I needed to get up a steep step in the granite. She helped me make the climb. Then she told me to turn around and look where we had climbed from. Wait, everyone else said, just don't look down. Well, are you nuts, Sabrina? So I very slowly turned, my sweaty hands inside the hot rubber gloves gripping the cables for dear life, and I looked down. Oh my gosh, I was not even halfway up. I could not even see the bottom of the cables by now. The 100-foot tall trees below were now minuscule by comparison. Did I mention my fear of heights? Oh, yeah. What was incredible, though, was the total loss of my fear. I climbed onward and upward, finally reaching my goal of the summit. I was overwhelmed with the beauty of the 360-degree unobstructed view of Yosemite Valley. It was amazing. I was in disbelief that I had actually done it.